Hi ladies, it's Sissi, and ladies, I'm a little bit scared of this video. I thought for a long time, should I do it, should I not do it? And then I decided to be brave and go for it. But listen carefully, ladies. Okay, so today we are talking about how to remove safely and quick and inexpensive a mole yourself. But hear me out. Please talk to your doctor before you attempt anything that I will tell you. Consult him if he thinks that's the right thing to do. I'm not responsible for anything that happens. This might be potentially harmful. Do not attempt this if you have a mole that changed in any way. Do not do this if you have a mole on your face. The face is not an area you want to treat like that. Do not do this if your mole is bigger than that. Let your moles, please, before you do this, get checked at your doctor, at your dermatologist. Make sure the mole is not going inside of your skin. This is only a treatment if a mole is tiny and if the mole is only above the skin. A skin tag that is out of the skin. I am not responsible for anything that might happen to you. You must be aware that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, I am not an esthetician, dermatologist, anything like that. But this is a procedure that doctors used themselves many years ago before they had fancy lasers and, today they even cut them out, all that stuff. And of course they can charge way more than what I'm about to explain to you. If a doctor does that on you, you probably go out of the office and think, was that really worth $250? Probably not. But I tell you, in the 50s, in the 60s, maybe there is even some doctors left who do that little trick. They did that. It was completely normal. And like I said, please make sure your mole is not changing in any way, hasn't changed recently or ever. I'm not responsible for anything. I'm actually pretty scared to put up this video because I know there will be haters out there who say this is dangerous. Don't listen to her, this is crazy or should be illegal or whatever. But I did it 3 times myself. It worked awesome and I was very happy. So should I reveal what I did? All you need is a little bit of yarn. What do you do with that? You just tie it around the mole. Again, we are talking here about tiny skin tags, not huge moles. Tiny and out of the skin, just looks like it doesn't belong there. It's out there. Let it get checked with your doctor before you attempt this, that it's not going inside of your skin. You wrap it around. Make a little knot, all right? Like, let's pretend I have a mole on my hand. Let's pretend. So, what you do is you lay it around like that and you pull slowly closed. Now, what we don't want to do is cut it off. This is not about cutting it off with the string. We only close it until it's really nice and tight, and leave it on. You will notice if you did it really tight, and again, you don't want to cut it, you only wrap it around really tight, it will very fast turn black. You also don't want to have any kind of pain, then you already pulled too tight. No pain whatsoever, not too tight, not too loose. It should be tight enough that you can wear it like that, have it around wrapped in your knot without that it gets loose or off. And you will just leave it on like that. In the best scenario, and that was with me the case with 2 tiny skin tags, the next day you will see that the mole got even tinier because all the blood and all the liquid goes back into the body, and what is left is only very dry skin that is already dead, and you can see it because it is black. And you can see that, you will have a feeling for it, and you will see, oh gosh, this is so black, this is dead. And then you can just give it the last cut. You know, you pull your little knot and it will just pop up. There will be no blood whatsoever because your body already understood, oh, this part of my body does not really belong to me anymore. I pull out all the blood and everything, keep it for myself, and you remove it. You will have a tiny little scar-like looking dot, and that will diminish within 1 or 2 weeks, and you won't even remember you had a mole there. Make sure that you disinfect with alcohol before you put the knot on. You want to make sure that you don't get an infection or anything. I know some of you will scream at me, that is not alright. Decide for yourself, don't do it if you're thinking this is dangerous. And yeah, maybe it could be, but if you ask your doctor, he'll tell you if it's alright or not. He might even do the procedure himself on you. What can happen is that the next day might not be enough, so it can take up to 48 hours. You will just notice that because when you try to tighten the knot, it's just not ready, it's not falling off easily, and it should happen easily, not hard. Really like off. If that doesn't happen, wait out another day. After 48 hours, it should surely be done and can removed safely. I had that with my 3rd mole happening, and it was slightly bigger, still tiny, and I cannot say it enough times. We are talking about really small skin tags, moles that are outside of your skin, not inside. I have to just say that over and over because it is so highly important that you understand what I'm talking about. I sincerely hope that this might help some of you, but I also am really scared that some of you will boo me out for this, but I hope I made myself clear that this is not the solution for everybody or every mole. Alright? If you have any questions, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss new crazy tricks and tips of mine. And see you later, ladies. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.